Good morning. It's the afterflow of the show after the show.
Yeehaw.
And we've done quite the show in the last 24.
Yeah, we've been everywhere.
Thanks for watching. I'm Jeff Roper, and you can find me on social media. And Kaylee Galaviz has now got a recording contract after the War Bonnet Roundup, which
With
is
QP99.
a rodeo. I'll put you on.
Yeah, you always do.
I'll take good care of you.
Always
We'll
do.
put you on the YouTubes. I'm your hype man. Got to get you up on the records. And you sing really good.
Thank you.
We knew this, but we didn't know how good. Play the video of Kaylee. That's our girl. Yay! Look at the crowd, and the crowd goes wild. I'm sorry. Yes, Kaylee, you did so great last night. That is the premier rodeo in Idaho, the oldest rodeo in Idaho, Idaho's oldest rodeo.
It was an honor. Thanks
113 years, and they trusted you.
They trusted me.
With the national anthem. You should be. That's a pretty big deal.
It is.
You'll
yeah.
tell your children about that.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
And your grandchildren.
I'm very honored. Thank you.
And right now we're telling
so
your
much.
grandmother about it.
Yeah. Hi, Grandma. Love you.
Did you hear it, Grandma?
Did you hear that time, Grandma?
I was there. That's my videos.
I know. I'm gonna get you to hear it. So hopefully you heard it, Grandma.
Again, I wouldn't have been there last night if it weren't for you. So.
Well, thank you. I appreciate your
I know
support.
we stayed up past our bedtime.
Way past our bedtime.
And we had a lot of good time on the TVs too. And we do a lot of cool local things here. So if you got something going on we need to be part of, let us know about it. Jeff.roper@localnews8.com, Kaylee Galaviz, which is hard to spell with an I-Z, at localnews8. That's why we just say that.
Yeah.
We all just come up with email that says us.
That's the news so much better.
Good yawning.
US.
Good yawning at local news. That doesn't work either. All right,
I was told about the Bonneville County Fair. I got stopped at the gas station by a wonderful woman. I didn't catch her name. I'm so sorry, but I know she watches us, and she said the Bonneville County Fair is definitely something to attend this year. So that's starting today and goes into next week. So
yeah,
there's something.
There's something. Well, there's other stuff too. I mean, you go into the backyard around here, and Ammon Days begins.
Oh, beautiful.
There's probably 30 balloons that are scheduled to show up in our backyard. They're going to take off tomorrow morning.
You ever ridden one of those before?
Have I ever been up in a balloon?
Yeah.
I've been up in a blimp. I've never been up in a hot air balloon.
Oh, a blimp. It's like one in the same. Right?
I've been up in a blimp. I haven't done the balloon thing. I've been up in 2 blimps. But yeah,
wow.
The balloon thing, that's a basket.
I haven't done either.
That's those spots are already booked.
I know. I wonder how much in advance you got to schedule.
I think they raise money with it, or they pay to get in. The sponsors do, but this will be the scene tomorrow morning. Early, there may be a little smoky haze, but this is in years past, and there's going to be some fun up in the hills, up by Ammon, and this goes all the way through the weekend.
Yeah, so that's definitely something to check
Food,
out.
folks, fun.
My husband will be there at a booth.
Oh, is he doing a booth?
Yeah.
What's his booth?
DaBella, for his work.
How do you spell it?
DABELLA.
Okay.
DaBella.
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 I'm coming over to see you, Gabe.
He'll be there.
Gabe and DaBella, if you need a new roof. Right?
Yep, you're right.
And, part of my shed is falling. I thought about calling him and send him a picture of just one shingle that's missing. I'm like, yo, Gabe, can you fix this, man?
Yeah, he'd help you out.
Yeah, with a shingle and a staple gun. We're looking forward to the balloons that will be taking off in our backyard.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Breaking news this morning, one of our American Idols is back.
And it's not Paige Ann.
Well, Paige Ann is our local contestant that got there, but this woman won the contest. And I think we all knew it when we watched her in the beginning seasons of this show.
Yeah.
That was over 20 years ago, wasn't it?
Was it that long ago? Was she no, Kelly was the first winner.
Kelly was first.
I remember Carrie's.
That would have been early 2000s.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
around
maybe
there.
2, 3.
Anyways, there she is.
You know, when I've hung out with her, I hate saying that. That's my crutch phrase, you know. Carrie is going to be in Vegas now. She's doing her residency there. This is footage.
Extending her residency there.
Yeah, she's going to keep going. And we figured this out. So she's going to be replacing Katy Perry.
Yes, on American Idol's panel. So that'll be interesting. I think that was a good pick. If it wasn't Kelly, it had to have been Carrie, right?
Who else was it going to be?
Exactly. But it's interesting, though, to have two country stars, because Carrie's mostly known for her country music.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to have two country stars. And what would you categorize Lionel Richie as?
He's classic hits, man.
Classic hits.
Well, you know, he's had country hits. You know that?
Lionel has? I did not know this, no.
He's written some major records.
Really?
He had a song with Alabama. It's called Deep River Woman. And it is tight with the harmonies.
Wow.
And if I'm not mistaken, he wrote Kenny Rogers' hit, Lady.
Really? No way.
And they changed the name because I think it was initially called Baby. And so Kenny Rogers, Lionel Richie, do you know his story?
No.
Lionel Richie had the band, the Commodores,
Okay.
which they sing that song, Brick House.
Oh, okay.
That's his band, right?
Okay.
So he had this band back years ago, and he was trying to get noticed. So what did he do? He took his band to where Ed Sullivan was having his vacation retreat. Ed Sullivan had a variety show. He's that guy in the black and white footage that always says it's a really big show. You ever heard that before? The guy who, it's where the David Letterman Theater was. It's in New
Oh,
York.
okay,
So
okay.
he brought in the Beatles. That's where Elvis was the first time when they wouldn't show him from the waist down. That's that
Oh.
TV show. So it was like the launching pad for entertainers. So he was a really bad TV announcer, and he just he had this flat. So Lionel knew where he was having his vacation. Well, he took the band, and they set up outside of the hotel.
Wow.
On the way to the beach where he was playing. And sure enough, Ed Sullivan and his wife came over to go to the beach. And Lionel Richie was playing with his band right there, and he came over to meet him and got on his show.
So he's
He's an entrepreneur and a champion of music and people. And you know, his kid had that reality show with Paris Hilton. Nicole Richie,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
that's his daughter.
Wow.
Anyway,
Got
he's
to figure it out.
everybody loves Lionel Richie music because he knows everybody. Did my mic just cut out, or is that
No, I can hear you.
okay? Maybe my IFB died.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
That happens.
That's what we deal with. So we're it came
Oh,
up.
it got unplugged.
It got unplugged. Yeah, my mother didn't give me enough cord here. Stand by.
And speaking of Idol, Luke Bryan's in town. He's here. We're going. So excited.
what's your favorite song? Favorite
I
Luke Bryan song? Go.
love Knockin' Boots by him. That is a
Knockin'
favorite.
Boots.
Yes, it's just so catchy.
One of the worst Luke Bryan songs, and you picked that one.
No, it's so good.
Country Girl, Shake It For Me.
That
Put him
is
on the
a
map.
good one too.
Well,
But
but remember his first one?
first ever song, no.
Yeah, I remember playing it. Rain is a good thing.
Is that his first song ever?
Well, it was the one
'Cause
that
I
got
love
on the-
that one,
the
too.
one that got on the radio.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
most people are good.
Oh, I had a set list pulled up on my phone. I was gonna study it.
Let's see if he's accurate.
Yeah.
Who else is going to be there? Somebody open up for him?
Hunter Girl, who was on American Idol.
Oh, okay.
And I don't remember if she won or not, but she was on there. And oh no, Alana Spring.
Alana Springsteen.
Yes, her. I don't know if Hunter Girl's actually coming.
We don't know if Luke's actually coming.
Is Luke coming? I don't
He
know.
could have fallen off the stage last night, but you know he's coming through Idaho Falls when the show's on a Thursday night. Remember last summer he got canceled by storms in Salt Lake, so this is
Oh, yeah.
kind of a make good, and tickets are through the roof because you can buy them and resell them
For hundreds
of
of
thousands of dollars.
It's a lot. But I'm excited to see him.
Luke Bryan has, do you know he's got his wife's initials on his posterior?
How do you know this?
Because I know the guy. But yeah, he admitted that yeah, his wife, it was a dare.
No way. That's funny.
So he is branded.
Oh my gosh, I had a professor in college that looked just like Luke Bryan, and his name is Luke. It like really threw me for a loop because I think the first class I took with him was virtual, so I only saw his little picture, and I'm like, Luke? What do you mean, Luke? So it took me a minute.
I will
but-
tell you that Luke Bryan puts on a show that you're not going to want to leave until it's over. He is one of the, and again, I've done this a little bit, but having worked at radio, I usually did the morning show. So, you know, you would go to bed, you're supposed to go to bed before the sun goes down. Usually, it's like a vampire.
Yeah.
Unless you try to have a life and go to Target at 9 o'clock. What goes on at Target at 9 o'clock?
Bro,
Bro-
that's the place to be.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that the social hang?
Yes. Target.
How late are they open?
10.
See, something going on in the back of the Targets.
No.
Yeah, something going on back there.
Just a lot of things for my hands to grab and my eyes to see.
You just a shopaholic.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that your? You do retail therapy.
And I used to hate it growing up. Like I would
Shop.
hate
Oh, well,
walking
yeah, but you got
around.
drug into it,
Yeah.
and you couldn't get anything.
Yes, because
Mom,
I didn't
can
have
I
my
get
own money.
no? Do you have any money? Do you have a job? When you gonna pay me rent? I'm like, ooh, I just got the beat down.
It's like, never mind.
Thank
Sorry
you.
I asked.
Pay for our plastic.
Well, sometimes my mom would beg me to find things. She's like, please, I want to buy you something. I'm like, I don't like anything. But now I'm like, take that, I'll take that. Here, Mom.
That's because of Gabe's money.
Yes.
Do y'all have separate checking accounts?
No.
Yeah, everything goes into one big pile.
Yeah, his money is my money and my money is my money.
Right. That's an old line, girl. That's usually what husbands say. What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers. And,
Exactly.
And yeah, and when you marry a woman, you marry your family too, Gabe. Just remember that.
And oh, is he lucky with my family?
See, I keep telling people that too. I said, you know, my family is just amplified versions of me.
They're bigger than life than you are?
Well, they're over the top, yeah.
Yeah, but you are too.
But well, again, can you imagine
But
me?
watching videos of your dad, I know where you get it from. Like you guys are the same person, it seems.
Well, he's my hero. I mean, I do what he does. I watched him. I followed him. I used to get up when he was a morning disc jockey. So he was a morning radio guy. And I used to go to work with him when I didn't have to go to school. I just studied.
You did? Wow.
Oh, yeah. I'd study him. I studied Paul Harvey,
Wow.
Casey Kasem,
Good for you.
Scott Shannon. There's a lot of great, Jerry House in
Like
Nashville.
you've known what you wanted to do at a young age,
Well, yeah.
which I'm
and-
so jealous of because
Well, but again,
I did not.
It was hard getting here. I remember the time I snuck into the TV station where my dad worked, and Dan Rather was going to do the news from that station that night. You know how they do the news from other places. So they had the set
oh
in another
yeah.
room, and I sat down at Dan Rather's desk. I
Wow.
thought, I need to be doing this.
Good for you. That's so
all.
awesome.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else to do.
You were born for this.
You know, what's funny is when people tell me to get out of the business. You should get out of the business. And do what?
Yeah. What else?
I mean, I'll help people, but you want to hear my speech? No. We're going yeah. Again, she's available for bar mitzvahs, funerals, weddings, celebratory moments,
This is a package deal
and
though.
singing telegrams.
Singing telegrams.
It's a
That'd
business.
be fun actually.
I know, and
Christmas
nobody does it
grams.
around here. Well, they did it at Christmas time with the girls from the high school.
Yeah.
Remember?
No, that
did
was
a
Valentine's
fundraiser.
Day, yeah.
You didn't try for that play the other night, did you?
No.
Okay, they want you to.
Yeah, they do. And I want to.
She got time, people.
It's just the time commitment scares me.
No, we
Maybe
don't.
one day I'll figure it out.
We'll take you to Broadway. What's your
Oh,
What's your
Broadway.
end dream goal? What do you want to do?
I want to be a talk show host or a game show host.
Is that
It'd be
it?
Fun. Yeah.
Again, I can see us doing this. This
Isn't
is
it
where
so
it
fun?
starts. I know. Should I bring in the wheel of meat?
Yes. Let's
Okay.
get that going. I'll be Vanna White. I'll just point to the meat.
You can call me Beefcake.
Yo, what did someone call you last night?
Again, this is
Tracy. Tracy.
Tracy
we
from
love
Parks
ya.
and Rec came over. You know, if they from Parks and Rec, it's off the chazangs.
That it is. They know how to
PJ,
have a
who
good
you
time.
hiring over there? Yeah.
Yeah, she gave him a compliment. Would she call you a hot beef?
I don't know. I got so many people throwing things at
That
me
was
last
awesome.
night.
It was so
Walking
great.
around, we have a new sports guy, and Will was walking around with me, and he's just looking at me like, "What's going on?" I go,
Oh, I know. Yeah, you had two of the new guys with
I
you.
had the two newbie reporters with us, and these guys are new to TV. And Will's got some sports background, and
He'll be the weekend sports guy.
Sam has, he's gonna be working during the week too, so he'll be
Well, yes,
everywhere.
that too.
I mean, this guy has coached, and but he's from New Jersey. And then Sam, who is from Rexburg, lives
Mm-hmm.
in Pocatello. He's our new Pocatello reporter.
Went to ISU,
And we drugged them through the dirt yesterday at the roundup.
and
at
they
the
had
river.
fun.
I think they did.
They did.
So
I was talking to them, and I'm like,
they had a
"So
good
what you
time?
think?" They're like, "Oh, wow, this is awesome."
Well, we made it fun. So
Yeah.
because you keep going and you find it's all about y'all. So this is why we
Totally.
ask you to share pictures, stories, and information with us. You could do that on our website, our personal social media pages. Did you see what I posted last night about my secret weapon?
No, I did not.
How do I
see that
do
yet.
all that I do?
I'll have to look that up. Look at it.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, and thank all of you for the kind words yesterday. If you said something and you came up and said hi.
And if
We
you
love
looked
ya.
at us and stared and rolled your eyes, you know where you can go.
We still love you.
It don't matter. We're all, yeah, they were trying to figure out who you are. That's the weird thing is people get awkward when they see you in person and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And they kind of look, and it makes us feel weird because like, what, my zipper open, what's going
I
on?
know, it's like, do I look funny? Is there something on my face?
Yeah, well, I got told last night I was too skinny.
Which I don't understand.
Well, I think in person
It's a different look.
well, again, I look like I'm an insurance salesman. I'm flat. We both are. We're much
TV.
smaller in person because of the 2 dimensions that we're in.
I'm going to keep telling myself that.
Hey, you look great.
Thank you.
You all dressed up last night? I was feeling for you though. It was hot and we got a special report coming down.
Ooh,
What's happening? Breaking at 8. What is this
on
about?
CBS, not even ABC.
Well, CBS is breaking in, and you know you can't see it because they don't put it up on the screen first. Everybody
Give me
gotta
a
sit around
super,
and
come
talk.
on.
What are we doing? What's happened? Look,
Oh, U.S. prisoner swap underway.
we're
Yeah,
swapping prisoners.
with Russia. So we're going to get the journalist and Paul Whelan. Paul Whelan and Evan Gershkovich were exchanging with Russia. So,
I
interesting.
wonder what the implications of that are. You're going
I
to see a
know.
lot more political. Did we just turn that off?
Looks like it. I wonder what happened there. But anyways, we'll leave you with that.
Oh, now we're back to it now. So it was funny. We were watching a special report on our CBS channel, which is a heritage TV station here. And in the middle of the special report, a woman on Family Feud just came running down the aisle in a bright
Really
pink
excited.
tutu. And then we go back to the White House.
Yeah, you got to mix the good.
I don't
with
make
the-
this stuff up, people. It really happens. More
Live
on our
TV,
social
baby.
channels. Have a great day.